Hello, I'm Jody Wolf. You're watching Expoz June 9, 2017 at 1:51 a.m. Birmingham. Topic once again is time. It's time. Time's running out. I've got Pizzagate and how it ties in to child trafficking. And well, let you hear a couple of these, but let me give you some titles. Triggered pedophiles attack video. Pedophilia is not acceptable. Hillary Clinton's probe takes a new turn. This lady's melting down, guys. Trey Gowdy Child Trafficking Subcommittee. He has put together a committee. Now, also, he had two of his investigators murdered. I don't know if you guys know that or not. Trey Gowdy had two of his investigators murdered. This is what's bringing the house down. All the things that's been uncovered prior to the two being killed that has been sent to Trey Gowdy, the boss, as they call him. He is back. And, of course, Donald Trump and those who he trusts. And, of course, we have our Alabama man that met in Atlanta today and met with 1,500 police personnel and talked to them about child trafficking, how bad it was and what they needed to do about it. So let's start right here quickly, and I'm going to let you hear just not long. It's going from 50 seconds to 2 minutes. This is Trey Gowdy speaking right now.
But Johnny and Judge Poe put their finger on it more than anything else. We're united in our inability to get the images of our heads. And Johnny's got them, and Judge Poe has them, and you have them, and any of us who did child pornography or child sex abuse cases. And it's not just the physical imagery of the abuse. It's trying to qualify a kid to testify. I mean, I hear the word children used. We refer to them as juveniles, not children. There's no children's court in South Carolina. There's a juvenile court. If you're a child and you don't know the difference between right and wrong, you're not going to be prosecuted, but you're also not going to be able to testify. So trying to get a 4 or 5 or 6-year-old kid qualified to testify in his or her own abuse case, that's the image that I'm sure you still, as well as a defense attorney positioning himself or herself so that child has to look at the perpetrator while he or she is telling what happened to him.
Guys, I have to tell you, I'm sick at my stomach. I mean, in a major way. Trey Gowdy, if you could see his face, he was doing his best to fight back tears as he was speaking there. Now, here's another one. Time warning. Again, I told you we are running out of time. This is with John B. Wells, Steve Quayle, Tom Horn. Dated June 7. Trey Gowdy, dated June 8. And, well, let me let you hear just a moment right here. It's not going to be but a moment. I'm going to go from 0 minutes to 1:07 and let you hear John Wells come on board with Steve Quayle and hear what Steve has to say right here, if you don't mind.
Our next guest is Stephen Quayle, and he's an amazing guy. And I'm not kidding either. I had an opportunity to speak with him personally before this because there is so much material to go over that it's really mind-boggling. The future of mankind as humans meld into technology, dream or nightmare, signs, portents, few demons here and there, and the ongoing battle between good and evil, which becomes more and more clear that that's precisely what this is about, and certainly a really strong case could be made for it. I want to talk to him right away, so let's just bring him into the global living room. This is Stephen Quayle. Good evening, my friend. How are you?
Hi, John. It's what a treat and delight to be with you, and we're going to talk about a lot of stuff that's really coming to the forefront and obviously impacting everyone's lives.
Well,
you know what? What he's going to from there is simply giving everyone a warning that time is up, and he's using multiple topics to come to that conclusion. And I'm looking at another title, World War III. This is dated yesterday. Invasion, Dave Hodges, Steve Quayle, Tom Horn talk about this. This is a 5-hour blog on it. I told you I listened to several hours yesterday, and I wasn't believing everything. Well, I mean, I was, but it's difficult to believe that things are so bad, that so much has been hidden from not only the American citizens, but the world. Guys, you have Rockefeller's grandson holding in his arms 2 naked children. Why is he holding 2 naked children in his arms? Well, he's also a pedophile. I'm reluctant to tell you something, but I'm going to because it is true. And when I first heard it, I was beyond sick. Trey Gowdy just mentioned 5, 6, 7-year-olds who had been raped, who had been molested. I mean, molested, need I go any further than that? And those children who come up missing that are never again heard from. What can you do? What can you do?
Well,
Look,
folks, the ball.
These children, they have been sacrificed, but not before something else happened to them. And when I'm talking about children, I'm talking about babies less than a year old. I'm talking about 6 months old. And what is it that a severe case of pedophilia, what is it that they desire the most? The younger, the better. And what I'm telling you there is, yes, it happened to children at 6 months of age and up. And they were sacrificed afterwards. Guys, the title, Time is Up. We are now spitting in God's eyes. We are telling God Himself where to go. And that is going to bring to a conclusion is going to bring to conclusion these wet dreams these people are having, and the wet dream is going to be changed into something else. The very same things that they did to children will be done to them by demons in the same manner, in the same way that they did to these children. And if you think I'm wrong, think again. These demons are going to come out the second the church is called home, and they're going to go after all manner of evil, and especially those who did these horrible, horrible things to children. It says, forget Pizzagate. This is Pedogate. The form is now mainstream. I cannot describe you. You just have to take it and pray about it and tell God, please let it be enough. Make it end. Jody Wolf Expoz.